My Three Sons cast, then and now. My Three Sons was one of the most popular sitcoms of the 1960s. The show followed the trials and tribulations of widower Steve Douglas, raising his three sons with the help of his father-in-law, Bub. The cast of My Three Sons went through some changes over the course of its 12-season run, with several actors leaving the show and being replaced by others. Let's take a look at what the cast of My Three Sons looks like now, almost 50 years after the show ended. Fred MacMurray. Fred MacMurray was born in 1908 in Kankakee, Illinois. He got his start in show business as a vaudeville performer, but he soon transitioned to film. In the 1940s, he became one of Hollywood's most popular leading men, appearing in films like Double Indemnity and The Agony. In the 1950s, he starred in the hit TV sitcom My Three Sons. After the show ended in 1972, MacMurray largely retired from acting. He passed away in 1991 at the age of 83. Today, Fred MacMurray is best remembered for his work on My Three Sons. The show was originally intended to be a vehicle for William Demarest, but MacMurray's charming performance quickly made him the star. For many viewers, MacMurray's portrayal of widower Steve Douglas epitomized the ideal father figure. Although it's been nearly 50 years since the show ended, MacMurray's work on My Three Sons continues to be beloved by fans around the world. Tim Considine. Many child actors make the transition to successful adult careers, but few have had as varied and interesting a life as Tim Considine. Best known for his roles in the 1950s Disney TV shows The Hardy Boys and Spin and Marty, Considine went on to have a successful career as a character actor in film and television. In recent years, he's also found success as a writer, penning two well-received books about his Hollywood experiences. Despite all his success, Considine remains humble and down-to-earth, attributes that undoubtedly served him well during his long career in the entertainment industry. Don Grady. In the 1960s, Don Grady was one of television's most beloved child stars. He played Robbie Douglas on My Three Sons, a popular sitcom about a widower raising three sons with the help of his father-in-law. After the show ended, Grady went on to have a successful career as a musician and composer. In recent years, he's made occasional appearances on television, including a guest spot on an episode of the Brady Bunch reboot. No matter what he's doing, Grady will always be remembered as the lovable, mischievous son on one of television's most enduring classics. Stanley Livingston. Although he's best known for his role as the youngest child on the sitcom My Three Sons, actor Stanley Livingston has had a long and varied career in television and film. After My Three Sons ended its run in 1972, Livingston appeared in a number of made-for-TV movies and guest starred on such popular shows as The Love Boat and Fantasy Island. He also had a recurring role on the soap opera The Young and the Restless. In recent years, Livingston is kept busy with voice work, appearing in animated series Batman Beyond and The Zeta Project. He also reunited with his My Three Sons co-stars for a series of Old Navy commercials. At age 68, Livingston is still working steadily and shows no signs of slowing down. William Demarest. William Demarest may be best known for his role as Uncle Charlie on the television sitcom My Three Sons, but he was a remarkable, versatile actor who appeared in a wide variety of films and television shows during his long career. Demarest was born in St. Paul, Minnesota in 1892 and began his acting career on the stage. He made his film debut in 1923 and went on to appear in over 100 films. In addition to his work on My Three Sons, Demarest also appeared in such classic television series as The Love Boat and Fantasy Island. He died in 1983 at the age of 91. Today, Demarest is remembered as one of Hollywood's most beloved character actors. Tina Cole. Tina Cole was born and raised in Los Angeles, the middle child of three sons. Her father was an actor and her mother an acting coach, so it's no surprise that she ended up in show business. After graduating from high school, she moved to New York to pursue her dreams of becoming an actress. She found success quickly, landing roles on Broadway and in television. However, it was her role as Mrs. Livingston on the sitcom My Three Sons that made her a household name. She played the part for 4 seasons, and the show remains one of her most beloved projects to this day. In recent years, Tina has continued to act, appearing in movies and TV shows such as Mystery Woman and The Young and the Restless. She currently resides in Los Angeles with her husband and 2 children. Meredith MacRae. Meredith MacRae is probably best known for her role as Sally Morrison on the popular 60s sitcom My Three Sons. On the show, MacRae played the title character's wife and mother to their 3 sons. In real life, MacRae was actually only a few years older than her on-screen husband, Fred MacMurray. Her own 3 sons were also roughly the same age as their TV counterparts. Today, Meredith MacRae's 3 sons are all grown up, and while they may not be starring in a sitcom, they're all doing pretty well for themselves. The oldest, Gordon MacRae Jr., is an attorney in Los Angeles. The middle son, Steve, is a writer and producer who's worked on shows like CSI Miami and NCIS Los Angeles. And the youngest, Christopher, is an actor and director whose credits include the films The Blair Witch Project and Requiem for a Dream. So whatever happened to Meredith MacRae's 3 sons? Looks like they're doing just fine. William Frawley. My Three Sons was an American sitcom that aired on ABC from September 24, 1966 to April 1, 1971. The show starred William Frawley as Mike Flaherty, the patriarch of an Irish-American family living in New York City. The show follows the lives of Mike and his 3 sons. It was set in the present day, but often featured flashbacks to earlier periods in the characters' lives. The show was popular with viewers and critics alike, and won several awards during its run, including an Emmy for Outstanding Comedy Series. My Three Sons is considered one of the classic sitcoms of the 20th century. Barry Livingston. Barry Livingston is best known for his role as Ernie Douglas on the sitcom My Three Sons. He began his acting career at a young age, appearing in commercials and guest starring on various television shows. In 1960, he landed the role of Ernie Douglas, the youngest son of Fred MacMurray's character. The show proved to be a hit with viewers, and it ran for 12 seasons. After My Three Sons ended, Livingston continued to act sporadically, mostly appearing in made-for-TV movies. In recent years, he's made occasional appearances in television shows and movies, but he's largely retired from acting. These days, he's more likely to be found spending time with his 3 sons and 7 grandchildren. It's clear that even though his career slowed down, Barry Livingston is still living a happy and fulfilling life. Dawn Lynn. For fans of the television show My Three Sons, Dawn Lynn will always be remembered as Deborah Beaumont, the tomboyish daughter of Mike and Carol Beaumont. However, Dawn Lynn's career has been far from one-dimensional. In addition to her work on My Three Sons, she's also appeared in films such as the Brady Bunch movie and She's All That. More recently, she's been working behind the scenes as a producer and director. Dawn Lynn is living proof that there's more to life than just being a television star. No matter what she's doing, she always brings her trademark enthusiasm and energy to everything she does. Whether she's acting, directing, or producing, Dawn Lynn is always working to make things just a little bit better. So what's next for the cast of My Three Sons? Only time will tell.